Hey everyone, I'm Nick, and this is the Photiv M90 wireless speaker. Photiv might be a brand you haven't heard of before, but they make a ton of products from speakers and headphones to chargers. Their products are more on the affordable side, and judging by the reviews on Amazon, they seem to make very nice products. Most are rated 4 or 5 stars. So I decided to give the M90 a try. You can grab it on Amazon for just $59.99. I'll put a link in the description below if you'd like to check out the latest price or purchase it. Inside of the box you'll find the speaker, a micro USB cable to charge, a 3.5mm auxiliary cable to connect non-Bluetooth devices, and a user guide. Like most other inexpensive speakers, a wall adapter is not included. The M90 has a rugged industrial look. The body has a rubberized two-tone finish. The speaker grill is made of aluminum, and you'll find that the grill and the handles are secured with black screws. The M90 measures in at 11 inches wide, 4 inches deep, and 6.5 inches tall, including the handle. The speaker feels solid too. It weighs in at about 2 pounds. On the front you'll find the 2 front-facing drivers, each powered at 8 watts, and on the rear you'll find the subwoofer. Also on the back, behind the weather-sealed door, is the auxiliary input as well as the micro USB charging port with an LED indicator that will light up red when charging. The controls are all on the top. There's the power button, volume down and up, which can also skip to the previous or next track with a long press, and there's the play and pause button, which also function as the answer and end call button, as well as the Bluetooth pairing button. A long press will put it into pairing mode. The buttons have a nice tactile feel and click. There's a blue LED indicator behind the front grille as well. On the bottom are 4 rubber feet as well as a screw mount if you'd like to mount this to a tripod. The speaker has a great build quality and overall feels very nice. The M90 is shockproof and IPX5 certified, which means that it's protected from water jets. So you won't want to fully submerge this in water, but it will hold up to rain and splashes of water just fine. I should point out though that in the manual, it actually says do not expose the speaker to rain, moisture, and any kinds of liquid. In my test it held up to splashing and sprays of water just fine, but if you're looking for a totally waterproof speaker, there are plenty other options out there. The box states up to 10 hours of playback on a single charge, but in my test I was able to get a whopping 23 hours of battery life spread out over 3 days, at around 67% volume, which I considered pretty loud. It'll automatically power down as well when not connected to a device. Charging though does take a bit long. A full charge will take around 6 hours. Unlike more expensive Bluetooth speakers, the M90 doesn't have NFC for quick pairing, but pairing the speaker with your device is still simple. Bluetooth is rated at just 33 feet, where some other speakers can have a range of up to 50 feet, but in my test I was able to get over 50 feet. Easily able to get a solid connection all over my house, through multiple walls, and it only started to break up after I walked outside my house. Bluetooth performance was great overall, with perfect uninterrupted playback. It'll automatically connect to the last paired device when you power it on each time. But unlike some other more expensive speakers out there, you can't pair multiple speakers together for simultaneous playback. Moving on to the sound quality, the M90 performs very well for a $60 speaker and sounds almost as good as a speaker that costs twice as much. The 2 drivers do a good job delivering a pretty balanced sound, and the subwoofer delivers punchy responsive bass. Bass is deep and full, but it does distort just a bit nearing full blast. Something you won't likely notice, but it is there when playing tracks with deep bass at full blast when there's no other instruments going. The mids are very clear and the vocals are well defined. The mids seem to drown out the highs just a bit, especially at high volume, but the highs are clean and crisp. You won't find an amp like you will with more expensive speakers to give you more control of the sound, but the speaker is very accurate overall and can get very loud too. In my test I measured it at over 93 decibels at 1 meter from the speaker. Comparing this to something like the JBL Charge 3, the M90 was noticeably louder. The Charge 3 measured in at 90 decibels. It's got a nice open airy sound and sounds like a much larger speaker. So the M90 sounds very good overall, but the bass can distort just a little bit near full blast. The speaker can easily fill a medium and large size room, and it performs great outdoors too. Here are some samples. You can also use the M90 as a speakerphone. Call quality is just okay. You can hear the caller loud and clear, but as with most of these Bluetooth speakers, the caller on the other end can tell you're on a speakerphone. My voice came through loud and clear, but if I was a few feet away, my voice sounded like I was in a dungeon. When you get closer to the speaker though, it sounds much better on the other end. So better than advertised battery life, solid audio performance, and a great build quality make the Fotiv M90 a solid Bluetooth speaker, especially for $60. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.